Tonight we're bringing you a new series from our very own ABC6 News reporter Chandler Jackson V. Now Chandler is one of our newer reporters here at KAAL, and he was born and raised in Texas, which means he's never experienced a proper northern winter. And because of this, he's on a mission to figure out what it means to be a Minnesotan, starting with a deer hunting trip as he transitions from Lone Star to North Star.
Bring a decoy as well.
I met my guide just before dawn.
I'm Josiah Woltman. Everybody calls me Thumper. I'm 23.
And how long have you been hunting?
Since I was probably 8.
In near pitch black, we hiked out to a ground blind Josiah's brother set up the day before. We hoped we'd be lucky enough to see something. Last year, only about a quarter of Minnesota's registered hunters actually harvested a deer. But that isn't always the right metric if you're trying to figure out the average success of a hunting trip.
I like to look at it more from a learning perspective anymore, because instead of just trying to kill something, I'm trying to get better.
Hunting is a big part of Minnesota culture and its economy. Things like tourism or the sale of licenses, weapons, and ammunition generate $1.2 billion for the state.
And the thing that I love about Deer Opener is it becomes very visible, that economic impact. You will see in communities all across Minnesota that influx of hunters in their blaze orange, so it's very visible.
Building a love of the outdoors and others is a passion of Josiah's.
And I feel like it's just really cool to be that guy who's creating an experience for somebody that they're never going to forget.
Josiah and his brother Joshua run their own business, guiding fishing trips in the Midwest driftless region. And just like with hunting, it's less about catching something and more the experience of being outside.
Just that adrenaline rush of a big buck or a big fish or whatever it might be. And I just want to help people achieve that.
For 3 hours, Josiah and I sat in silence, listening to the wind in the trees, feeling the cold. We didn't see much. Josiah never even raised his gun.
It's not always about, I don't know, squeezing the trigger, I guess. You don't have to kill something to enjoy yourself.
Every year, over 400,000 Minnesotans take to the woods for whatever reason. Now, I'm one of them. Just outside of Leroy, Chandler Jackson, ABC6 News.
And wow, what a fun story. And we have Chandler Jackson V joining us now here in the studio. And I guess my first question very briefly, Chandler, is so what did you think of it?
Well, it was a lot of fun, honestly. I was not well equipped for the cold. I'm grateful that Josiah gave me some extra layers to throw on there, but I had a lot of fun and I really learned a lot both about Minnesota and about hunting in general.
And perfect. And now this is a new series that you wanted to start yourself. You're born and raised in Texas. Tell me a little bit about, why did you want to do this new series and what are you hoping to gain?
Yeah, for me, it really boils down to experiences. I'm always about trying new things and trying to get the most out of life. So with this, what I really wanted to work on was getting out there, trying Minnesota on for size, and not only giving other new people a chance to see what's out there, but maybe giving a fresh perspective to people who've lived here their entire lives.
Perfect. Well, we're very excited. Obviously, we love having you here. We're excited for this new series, and we do want to let everybody at home know that Chandler's looking for new things to try here in Minnesota. So if you have any ideas, good places to go here in Southeast Minnesota, just email the newsroom, news@KAAL-TV.com. Otherwise, Chandler's direct information can be found on our website.